I used to travel to Japan 2 weeks out of every month for a while on business. The position came pretty quickly, so I didn't have time to learn how to speak Japanese. And in Japan, there is almost nothing in English other than the occasional tourist menu. So it became really, really tough to understand street signs and subway stops, sort of like trying to understand what the heck an ETF is, or a mutual fund, or selling short in the investment world. And nothing was on autopilot. I spent my days translating and deciphering and asking about everything. It was exhausting. I remember it took me 5 days to learn how to ask for coffee the way I wanted it in Japanese, clearly enough so that they understood what I meant, at Starbucks. 5 days of practice. So when it comes to trying to figure out, gee, what does this credit card statement really mean? Or what's this investing statement, and how do I understand this? I so get it. I'm Carrie of Behavioral Sense and Stopping Over Shopping. Even when I walked to work, I had to take a map in Japan for the first little while. Buildings in Japan are not consecutive in terms of addresses, like 1, 2, 3. They go 1, 85, 26. So you have to sort of learn what buildings look like more than addresses to make sure you end up at the right place. Even taxi drivers have to have a map with a big X on it so that they're clear generally where they're heading to try to get you to the right building. So it takes a while to become comfortable with navigating and how the world works. It's the same with your money. It takes a little while to learn how to read your credit card statements and read your investing statements and understand what they mean and what the transactions are and that type of thing. So just when I thought I was in the groove and I got to work, I could get my coffee, I was speaking to colleagues, work was getting done, it was great. And then the CEO calls me into his office and tries to explain to me very diplomatically that my beautiful red swing coat, which I loved because it made me happy and I wore all around the world, was more akin to something a lady of the night would wear. Oops, made a mistake. You kind of have to laugh and move on, and Japan didn't see my swing coat ever again. It's sort of like your money. You'll make some mistakes. You may forget to pay your credit card balance on time. Okay, give yourself a break and move on, do better next time, right? So I'd been in Japan for about a year, and I was feeling kind of homesick. I really wanted spaghetti and meatballs, which is sort of one of my comfort foods. Well, they have spaghetti and meatballs in Japan. The sauce is a little waterier and the base flavor is a little different. So for me, it didn't really cut it. Well, it's kind of the same in the money world. Even when they're speaking to you in English, there are so many acronyms and product names and descriptions of different things you have to do that it doesn't quite cut it. It's not the same as everyday conversation. So here's my point. When you're in a foreign world, you know, you're you, and you just have to learn new things, right? It's the same with the money world. There is nothing wrong with you. You simply have to learn new things. Proceed like a tourist. Hugs to you all.